and I'll get the other one fixed and see if you've got the right length on your shirt. Hold on to your rein all the time.
Okay.
Stop right there, thumbs on.
So right now we're in the Ozark Mountains, north of Eminence, Missouri. We're headed to the Current River. That's Teresa Taylor, our trail guide. She has been a fantastic host. I'll tell you all about her later, but I wanted you to see some of the flora and the fauna. Lots of oak leaves, oak trees and oak leaf hydrangeas that I've seen growing up in here. And then a lot of other stuff that I don't know what it is. That's Hannah and Bay in front of me. Teresa's in the front. And this is my horse, Tornado. Nah, we're good. We've come out almost on top of the mountain. Whoa. Come on. So we're in the Mark Twain National Forest in southern Missouri. I don't know how big it is, but it's huge because I've driven through it before. And I would say we've ridden about 3 or 4 miles so far. We rode up the mountain and got on top of the mountain and rode on the ridge for a mile or so, and then we came out on this gravel road right here, and now we're following the road, I think, to the river. So see y'all in a little while. We're going back down the mountain now, down into the river valley. My horse's name is Tornado. I don't know if that's because he was spirited when he was young or because he's dark in color. He looks kind of like the same color of a tornado, but he's a good docile horse. Very easy to ride. Well, so we lost a shoe, casualty of the trail. And so Teresa has gotten down off her horse and Hannah's taking it, and the horse Hannah was riding. Whoa, we're just gonna let him walk.
Take it the other way.
Hey, will you bring the backpack back down if you're going up there? Yeah. Okay, so here we are. We're sitting on the bank of the river. You can look, you see way back up the river. We are on the current river, upriver from Eminence, Missouri. Now this is where Lincoln and I spend our days on the river. In fact, we camped about maybe a mile downriver from here. Right across the river is Pull Tight, a big campground and state park. We can't see any of the people because the campground is actually back upriver a little bit. But anyway, beautiful landscape. You can see the mountainous terrain of the Ozarks, and the river. Doesn't it feel good?
It's so fresh and freezing, but it feels good.
This entire river is spring fed, and so it's very cold. And so I turned the camera on just so I could show y'all watching me fish hand in the water. So what I hadn't told you yet is that Lincoln passed away. He died a day after my dad died, and it was a pretty hard week for me. I spent a lot of time grieving and a lot of time reflecting, and you know what, I had a great dog and I loved him like he was my own kid. In fact, I oftentimes referred to him as my only son. And so coming back here to this river and being where he and I spent so much time together, it was important to me and it's special to me. I know that he's roaming these hills somewhere. He's just as happy as he can be. He's a great dog. I do miss him. Hey guys, so we are driving back from Spring Valley Trail Rides with Teresa Taylor and her husband Buzz and their kids, and we just wanted to take just a minute or two to tell you about it, because it really, we've been on a lot of trail rides before, and that may have been the best one I've ever been on. What do you think, man?
I think it was awesome. So it was out in the wilderness, basically. You were riding on trails. I don't guess we saw any. Well, we saw other people. We saw a couple of what do you call those things, Walt? Those four-wheeler things.
Utility vehicle, like a Polaris Ranger.
Yeah, so we saw a couple of those that came by, but real secluded, beautiful woods and wildlife, and fauna, I guess is what you would say.
Flora and fauna, right?
Springtime, here, so
We
a
rode
lot of green.
We rode all through the mountains, the Ozark Mountains in the Mark Twain National Forest. And so most of the, if you want to call them roads, they were like, she said they were old logging roads. They were just like trails through the woods, basically.
Took us all the way down to the Current River. Got in the water a little bit with the horses and cooled off at the river. They part of our family did lunch for us and brought us down to the river and set up a really nice picnic with absolutely delicious food. And we ate lunch down there.
These are good. They're good salt of the earth people too. I mean, they're not. Look, this is not a trail ride. If you've been on those trail rides where you ride around a big pasture 3 times and they,
Yeah, I know.
This is not that kind of trail ride. Okay, this is the real deal. Like like we're sore.
I would say how long you think we rode? Three and a half?
Yeah, at least 3
3
hours.
and a half hours. I think you can do shorter rides with them. That was just kind of what we wanted to do. We kind of knew about how long we wanted to ride.
What'd you
think,
babe?
May?
It was very fun.
Are you sore?
Yeah, I enjoyed it though. Very
Like,
nice.
right before we turned the camera on, babe was like, oh, I got all kinds of stuff I want to say.
She was joking, Daddy. She didn't want to be on camera. She's tired.
So it's Spring Valley Trail Rides, and that's north of Eminence, Missouri. So y'all, I'm going to put a link to them so you can find them. But definitely, if you want a real trail ride experience in the Ozark Mountains, call Teresa Taylor at Spring Valley Trail Rides.
That's right.
See y'all.
Bye.